Breaking Bag, yeah.
Oh,
I'm the one who
no.
begs. I'm the one who begs.
He's Heisenberg or whatever. Yeah. The dark side, Phil, is in the middle of a full-blown nervous breakdown.
Oh.
I'm not sure if this is like a midlife crisis, but it seems to be happening pretty much every week. Although, like,
every day.
It's really, it's like every day now.
Every day.
It's been for 3 days in a row. He's tried to hold 220 ransom, demanding ever increasing amounts of money from this guy because he donated to us. Now the king's ransom is up to 247 subs.
You hear that? 220?
You hear that? 220. Iron Chef now 220. You owe me. He's like, this guy is a fucking retard. And he'll somebody super chat was like, do you think it's a good idea to ban your biggest donator? And he's like, this guy will always donate to me no matter what.
Yeah.
He's my bitch and he'll like it. And it's like, whoa, man, this is fucking twisted. Like, Phil's like, there's no other streamer that has to go through this. Yeah, because no other streamer is as fucking dented and demented as you are, sire. Like, this level of fucking jealousy and like resentment is at a whole other fucking level, man.
Yeah, it's beyond.
Where on the one hand, he's like talking about he was completely destitute. He had no other option but to turn to Kino Casino and Drama to keep the lights on. And but then he's also like he's above Drama and he's above the casino. But it's the only reason he even has a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. You know what I mean? Then he's like, he's on this crazy shit where he's justifying his life as to why he's better than other people. Did you see this?
No, I did not see that one.
He pulls out, he goes, do you want to know why I'm better than you? Really? You want to know why?
Why?
I have this. I have Mega Gengar EX. I'm not kidding.
What the fuck?
He pulls out a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh card and tries to tell everybody
Pokemon,
that
right?
yeah, Pokemon, who cares? Who cares? You know what I mean? Like, actually, no, but actually, who cares?
Fair. You win that bout, buddy.
He's just like, it's like, you'll never have this. And it's like, Phil, you realize that like adults with jobs have their own money, right?
Right.
And it's like, it's a $300 card, but it's like, how many thousands and thousands of dollars did you waste to get a $300 card that you're never going to sell anyway?
I think 20K he's at right now or something like that.
This is all like pieces of fucking cardboard that this guy believes gives his life fucking meaning.
What a loser.
And
what a baby.
Oh my God.
It was brained, bro.
It's just fucking beyond. And it was like, okay, he like really crashed out yesterday. He was talking about how you guys need to bend over and let us fuck you in the ass.
What? Gay
he was having gay fantasies about the donators of this show getting fucked up the ass by Warski. I think this is his gay fantasy about you once again, like manifesting some really queer, really homosexual shit, Andy.
About the theory online, he's trying to get buff to make me sexually attracted to him.
Yeah, it's projection though. It's because he's attracted to buff men.
Yeah.
So he thinks that every other man is also attracted to buff men because he has no theory of mind. So he believes if he weightlifts, Warski will finally give him the washboard ab photographs that he wanted. But it was to the point where it's like, he honestly was seething for like 40 minutes yesterday. And I just can't help but fucking laugh. You know, I just can't help but be like,
I was dying, bro.
Like, you just can't take any of this shit fucking seriously because it's so transparent what it's all about, right? It's all about the fact that we're getting way more money than he is. Like, Phil's like, now, guys, don't you know the Kino Casino e-bags? But when I e-bag, you have a problem with it. Isn't that hypocritical? Yes. Yes, Phil. Learn the workplace rules, Phil. The Chad Casino can do whatever the fuck they want. You, on the other hand, Phil, because you're a creepy, sad, desperate nerd, you can't do it, buddy. You can't get away with it. Honestly, Phil, it's time to consider the rope on it. Honestly, Phil, honestly.
Phil, I'm taken. You can't have me. Okay, listen. I can't be with you. I'm not gay.
Listen,
I'm with a woman. I'm sorry, Phil.
The difference, by the way, between us going, let's get some subs, or now, guys, the difference is, number one, we're not desperate like Phil. Phil is like, in his voice, like, please. He literally will do that. I saw him today. I tuned in for a brief moment to his Dark Souls playthrough. And he was at $138. And he goes, guys, please, let's hit the 150 right now. Please, let's hit this milestone. It was $12. And he's fucking pleading like somebody's got a gun to Jasper Kitty's fucking head, and he's pleading for Jasper Kitty or Fat Cat's fucking life, you know? And it's just so desperate and so fucking pathetic. You know what I mean? And it's just like, you'd think that he was gonna be evicted onto the fucking streets tomorrow when he fucking asks, you know? Whereas when we're asking for support there, we're having fun.
Yes.
And the big difference is too, Phil, there's no like salty guilt trip. You guys, what happened? I wanted support. Where's my money? What the fuck? You know, like, that shit's fucking crazy, man.
Well,
like, it doesn't. No one else acts like that other than straight up fucking lol-cow retard.
Look, we're well supported, but you know, there's some segments sometimes where it slows down a bit. Do we go, guys, this segment is on thin ice? What the fuck?
I have actually. Now, guys, the review text said
they donate for us to skip them. I beg people, please don't donate. I don't care. Let's just do it, please.
I think the only reason we raise usually to mock Phil because Phil's insane and holds the content hostage.
I mean, if it's a joke, of course.
Phil's actually just fucking twisted, man. We're starting off with what might be the greatest DSP clip I've ever seen in my life. And I've changed it to this edited H-bomb version because
H-bomb on Twitter. Very funny.
I think it's really, really fitting. So Phil is having a really tough go recently. Like, he's realized he's a failure in life. He's having another midlife crisis. He's upset because he feels exploited by us, that he's broke and we're successful and we can take vacations and people support us no matter what, and it's not fair because he's hardworking as he plays his video games, slaving over a hot desktop PC for a few hours a day or whatever, you know, it's tough. And so he's been trying to prove that he's better than us, better than the detractors, better than other people. He has perhaps come up with the most pathetic way possible to do that, okay? So let's have a listen. Let's have a listen to this.
It doesn't matter how much I improve myself, but you can see that I'm actively improving.
No, you look fucking worse than you did when you were fatter, Philip. But he like the Skeletor fucking arms. Stop it, Phil. Okay, go ahead, Phil. Go ahead, Phil. Tell us all how much better you are. His face is so red.
That was me in high school, dude. Like, what are you It's a normal guy. Not even
myself every single day, right? It doesn't matter how much I improve the set. It doesn't matter how much I improve the gameplay. It doesn't matter that I implement new stuff into the content that you guys ask for. It's all never going to be good enough because of these life loser, toxic idiots. Therefore, I don't give a fuck.
It's because you're not good enough, right? That's why, Phil. Don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better, Phil. But you're a bum. You always will be. But he's going to try and prove to us how much better he is than all of us, okay?
Here's what I'm going to say. You ready?
Historical Society, sure, for 10
Let's
subs. Woo! Soulful Phil.
1 second. Why is it slow in there? Oh, there we go. Okay, cool.
Ready for this?
Thank you, DSP. Sure.
Get ready. Look at this.
Oh, yeah, this Bald spot.
This is sad. Yeah, the bald spot.
Did
That's
you see that?
brutal. Bro. Oh, it's a gigantic fucking bald spot.
I have
exposed.
Mega Gengar EX.
So he's trying to prove that he's better than other people because he has a Gengar Pokemon card. This is the most childish and pathetic cope I think I've ever seen.
That it's $300.
Yeah.
It's not like original edition one of the Charizard from the original worth $1 million. It's $300.
Gengar
This is
EX,
bad.
it's over $400.
Oh, $400.
Ooh,
I have Team Rocket's
$400.
Mewtwo. It's
By the way, guys,
$170.
He has no retirement
oh my
savings,
God.
no savings of any kind at all. He has pieces of cardboard that the value goes down on all the time, that he's never going to be able to sell, that he's too lazy to even get graded. But somehow he's better than the normal people that have financial stability and security of going to work and being able to take vacations, being able to save for retirement, not having to rely on mentally ill whales like dumping on them for all of their financial support in life. It's tough. It's tough. But at least he's got a Pokemon card. You know, the whole internet hates him. Everybody shits on him. He's considered a lolcow up there with Christian West and Chandler. Like he's like on the Mount Rushmore of lolcows. Nobody respects him. Nobody treats him as anything but a fucking joke. He's known as a guy who masturbated on camera. But, guys, you'll never have a Gengar. The cope, Phil. That's crazy.
This is the fucking... He is the, like, most childish loser ever.
We're all just jealous of his
Ever.
Gengar.
Ever.
This is pathetic.
I have an amazing set. I have an awesome card collection.
You're a child.
Yes, really, this voice was so fitting for it. Because I originally had, like, the non-voice, but I realized, like, the voice really makes this because...
Yeah.
This is a kid on the playground. I have the Pokemon card. Your family's poor. You don't have what I have. It's like, sir, this is fucking embarrassing.
I'm gonna link here. Follow H Bomb.
And his fucking set of cards is awful.
Here.
Like, it's
follow
not.
H Bomb. He's a great guy, very funny with these edits. I love his stuff.
I have an amazing light.
I got Pokemon cards. I got an amazing life.
Do you like when
Do
the
you?
fact when your big thing about your life is that you have Pokemon cards? Chances are you don't have an amazing life, and people who do have amazing lives don't really have to repeat over and over again. They have amazing lives.
I swear I'm happy.
I'm happy. I'm successful.
Ashton!
Ah!
I swear to God I'm happy. Okay.
I have a
It's so sad.
Buddy.
army of dead.
Doesn't know it's worth it.
He has an army, a dent army.
Yeah, Ash.
No, Phil, your chat doesn't even fucking move. The only chat you have that does move is the kick chat that's entirely full of trolls that hate you.
He has $2,000 worth of cards after spending, he says 20,000. I'll be even nicer. 15,000 on that.
Mm-hmm.
So you're down 13 grand. Okay.
You know, but
I
in
hit the
his
milestones.
mind, right? In his mind, this is the most he's ever saved in his life because he's never saved money before. So he actually thinks like he has assets towards retirement now, that this is his retirement plan. This is so embarrassing, Phil.
This is actually fucking really
You're
childish.
just a sad little child, little boy.
He's actually the biggest fucking loser I think I've ever fucking like seen.
It's up there. It's up there.
Besides like a killer or something, you know what I mean?
Dedicated fans and viewers who love me and my content. My detractors
Are the viewers
don't.
with us in the room right now? The dedicated viewers who love you.
Does he actually think that we care about a fucking $300 card?
I don't know, as though like, but the thing is, when a normal person works a job and they make money, most people have like $300.
You know what I mean?
It's not like the card's worth 30 grand. Then it's like, oh fuck, Phil pulled a $30,000 Charizard. Fuck, I guess I'm felted, but not even. Like, it's ridiculous.
Where? DSP things I don't have. That's right, because I work hard, and I'm smart, and I'm strong, and I'm dedicated, and I'm never.
What?
This is a fucking child.
This is beyond. This is like a 10-year-old.
Whoa.
And
I'm
the
smart,
coolest.
and I'm strong, and
My
I'm
dad's
cool.
stronger than your dad. He could beat you up. I'm
Bro,
faster.
I think this is like a full-blown mental breakdown.
Yes.
Like, almost feel bad that we're stunting on this hoe this hard.
I'm not.
That he has to
I enjoy this.
That he has to crash out in this way to try and feel some sort of control in his life or some sort of power, that he's flexing a children's card, like a piece of cardboard, and pretending that that gives his life meaning or value. And it's worth $300. It's crazy.
Never gonna give up, and I'm always gonna be better than you, no matter how much.
Okay. This mentality, like that you're
Bill.
better than other people, like.
Phil, you are
Whoa.
miserable. Your life is a living hell. Nobody likes
It's
you.
just completely unhinged.
And by the way, when he plays Mega Man, right? You've seen me play Mega Man. No death, right?
Mhm.
He plays Mega Man. He has to use save states. He's the king of retro who uses save states. Fuck you, Phil.
You
He
try.
has no friends. He has no family. He's completely isolated
would I
from the outside
Stop.
world. His wife is basically just his roommate. You know what I mean? Like, he's in a loveless, dead fucking marriage. Nothing in his house works. His fucking dishwasher's broken. His shower's fucking busted. His cupboards are rotting by his own admission. He says he can't afford to get any of it fixed. His property value has plummeted over 30% in the last 3 years alone. But,
And he
he's-
uses save states.
Come on.
You know what I
Phil.
mean?
Where?
He's crying.
He's crying like a baby. Phil.
Now, fuck off.
That
Oh my
is
God.
actually, and he has no AC or dishwasher.
Yeah. So this next clip, it almost rivals it, but not quite. Let's have a listen.
That is hilarious. Get a therapist. I don't need the therapist. I'm good.
Are you though? You just talk to a bunch of strangers who hate you on the internet about how you're better than them because you own a Pokemon card. I think you need to go to therapy. I don't know. I don't think there's any fixing him, honestly. Like, when you have a clinical narcissist like this who's delusional, no therapy can fix them. There's nothing you can do with a person like this. They're just completely fucked. Truly. And if like life hasn't humbled him to the point that he realizes he isn't a special boy by now, it's probably never going to. Really.
You're the weirdos in the kick chat who watch that shit and who talk about it all day and you can't stop yourselves. You're the one who needs the fucking therapy. I'm good. I'm living in real world here, Washington State.
Phil, pause.
I have a good life.
This is not the real world. Are you aware that everybody else is also living on the earth in some location somewhere? You are on the internet. These people are on the internet. This office, this fantasy land, live stream creation is not real life. It is the furthest thing from real life, Phil. And you lock yourself in this office 6 days a week for like 8 to 10 hours a day, playing children's video games and opening children's cards. And you pretend like somehow this is a meaningful or good life. It's a complete waste of a life, Phil. There is no meaning to this. It's just sad consumerism and a man-child refusing to ever fucking grow up. That's the truth, Phil. Okay? This is Arrested Development, Phil.
Everything's nice. You're the weirdo, not me. I'm not. That's the problem. Is that's why there's a big disconnect. I actually lived in the real world
Isn't
for many
this
years
kinda
before I even
sad?
became an internet person.
I
You know,
swear,
he says
guys,
that-
I'm living in the real world. Are you though?
Phil, like, you've been doing this for 18 years now. Like, you've lost complete touch with reality. It's actually kind of sad watching him here because he even knows that this is bullshit. He even knows that it's just a fucking cope, but he has to say something, anything to try and make himself feel better or justify his pathetic position in life.
Personality. I know how life is. I know how it works. You don't. You literally sat there on your device your whole life. You're like connected in like the Matrix.
I'm gonna be real.
You're a weirdo.
I guarantee you that almost every single person in the chat has worked a job more recently than Phil. Like guaranteed. Like these are people that actually do live in the real world, that their lives aren't being on the internet all day. And the thing is, right? Like there are some detractors who they don't have jobs and their whole life is on the internet,
Sure,
detracting against Phil, right?
Everyone on the internet has.
But that's exactly what Phil is.
Yeah,
Phil is a jobless bum who's on the internet an equivalent amount of time per day with no friends. He has no family near him, and he just never leaves his house. He's a fucking hermit, isolated. It's sad. And he tries to pretend that he's better than other people that are terminally online, but he's the exact same. It's no better.
Yes, I do have friends in real life. I actually talk to them pretty much every day.
When you have to say that.
Now go ahead and call me a liar because you don't know anything about my
We
real
will.
life.
You're a
because you're a
liar.
fucking loser who's plugged into the internet and doesn't have one of your own.
That's a seethe, man.
he's such a pussy.
That's a crash up, man. He's buck broken. Okay. So now this is a repeat of the first clip, just not without the child voice. We could play it, or we can just.
Nah.
Okay.
I
All right. So now we're going to the new Phil folder. So we're going to start with the first of. I mean, I think there was about 3 separate crash out sessions about us in the last 2 days, 4 in the last 3
He's
days.
a crybaby, jealous, angry, sad, pathetic, loser.
Overall, the complete amount of seething about us totaled more than like an hour, I believe, because the first set yesterday was about 40 minutes of crashing out about us. And then I think he crashed out about us for like another 20 minutes to a half hour again today.
He's happy.
But it was just repetitive, like over and over again. Like he would just keep bringing us up throughout the day, just like either randomly or because people were poking and prodding him. He seems to be losing all self-control and is just completely melting down. And he just brings up points that like a lot of the time are self-defeating or entirely delusional. And I feel like he believes that if he repeats the same lie enough times, that he really was the king snake and the master manipulator, that people might start to believe it. But everybody was there. There's documentaries about the fact,
like if you had won, then wouldn't we be below you, Phil? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I mean, ultimately, right? If his narrative was true that he is an evil manipulator that lied about his parents' health,
Then he's a
his
scumbag,
wife's health,
more of a scumbag.
the health of his animals to try and manipulate money out of us, then his whole facade of this moral high ground and he's a good person, it completely crumbles. And he tries to paint this narrative that he's a victim in all of this, that he had no other option but to become a misery merchant, a drama farmer, an evil person that punches down on others, takes advantage of the mentally retarded. He had no choice but to join up with us and do all of these evil things, all of these heinous acts, as he calls them. But he did. He could have just got a job. So if he actually had the morals and the values and the belief system that he claims he had, he would never go along with this. You know what I mean? And it's like he refuses to accept that he sold his soul to me for 30 pieces of silver. What he thinks is a lot of money, and it was hardly any money at all. He thinks that, to me, honestly.
And he spent it all. And he spent it all.
And he blew it all on the garbage that you see, the shitty setup behind him. And in my mind, him giving up his soul, his morality, all of the values that he preaches, completely exposing himself to be exactly the same sort of evil scumbag misery merchant that he preaches against all day long with the detractors, is far worth any sort of small temporary financial boost he got that he squandered on garbage anyway.
Yep.
Now, of course, the guy's soul is as black as the smut on the wall of hell anyway, and he was exposed as the dirtiest, most pathetic fucking liar in the world for years before the fact he got together with us. But that whole arc with us goes to show he doesn't have a fucking leg to stand on when it comes to anything about, oh, you can't make fun of people, you can't exploit people. He was so willing to jump on board and be our lackey, our dancing fucking monkey for nickels in the gutter, joining up with everything he said was evil in the world. So, Phil, you sold your soul. You're a fucking joke. You can try and pretend otherwise, buddy, but you will always be known as our clown, our jester, our joker, Phil. And the reality of it is, Phil, the money that we make off of you is fucking dirty, Phil. Dirty, buddy. It's way better for us than it ever was for you, Phil. And you will continue to
By
be
a lot.
exploited.
Not even
You
close.
will continue to be exploited by us for cash and painted as the mentally ill 220 pathetic man-child that you are, until we decide we're bored with you and we don't even want to make money off you anymore. We got the Feltering for 10 subs!
Let's go. Thank you, Feltering. Big support. Thank you so much.
Let's
dude.
get into this.
200, and then so he owes me 247 subs.
So he's at the point where he's auditing 220's contributions to us. And he's now come to the conclusion that 220 owes him 247 subs. There's no other streamer in the world that acts like this, that acts like the people that are generous enough to financially support them and enable them to live this dream life of not having to actually work in the real world and get to follow your passions and your dreams, that they're your slaves, that you're entitled to their money. The money in their wallet is already yours, and they don't have a right to spend it as they see fit. It all belongs to you. That's what he actually believes. And that was one of the most twisted things when we were doing the arc with Phil.
Yeah.
And he was upset that Iron Chef Sakai was donating to Strangely Lex. I'm like, is he your fucking slave? What the fuck is wrong with you? Why do you think like this? No one else thinks like this, but he thinks it's his money. And he's jealous of other people. And ultimately, it's his jealousy of others and his bitterness that causes him to fail and lose and be such an unlikable waste of fucking space. Honestly.
Bum. And
We got Tony
here-
Panther for 10 subs. DSP Historical Society, sure, for 5 subs. 220 says he didn't even see this.
What?
Where he was getting audited for 247.
He was trying to
247
fellow
subs.
you. Yeah. You owe him
Oh
money,
my
buddy.
God.
You owe him
yeah.
$1,000 and whatever dollars. Go
Yeah.
ahead. You know what I mean? Like, why would you do that to anyone? What the fuck is wrong
He's a
with him?
fucking lunatic, man.
So if 220 ICS drops 247 subs on the channel, we'll schedule a Desert Bus Marathon.
ICS, listen, on a day
Don't
off,
give him anything.
I'll do the Desert Bus Marathon. How about that? I would.
Sean Slaughter says Phil blocked Gabe Hoffman. Total Mossad victory. Why is he blocking Gabe Hoffman? Like, okay. Anyway.
Mhm. I'll do it.
Okay? Did I collab with Kino Casino and do some harmful content for a little bit?
I would,
Yes.
Rob.
And that was a necessary.
So he admits that he did harmful content. Now, notice when he's involved in it, it's harmful content in quotes. But when we do the same thing without him, it's just flat out harmful content. He's now calling this a necessary evil, as though this is like, oh my God, like there were terrorists and we had to do enhanced interrogation in order to get information out of them, or this was in war and we had to kill people. Like, it's not like that, Phil. You sacrificed all of your morals and values for money and clout in the fucking gutter, Phil.
By the way,
That's what you fucking did. And that's fine, but you don't get to
No.
pretend like you're morally superior after the fact,
okay.
especially since you do the same sort of toxic shit moving forward with people like LTG, Wings, Review Tech. You talk shit about us, talk shit about the Cannon Brothers, Duty. You have a whole shit list of people that you have a problem with.
Okay.
That every single time they stumble or fall, you're there to point it out and try and make a buck off of it. So don't come at me with this shit, Phil.
Phil, we go after Ralph, alleged rapist, doxing, releasing people's information, the most vile things, right? We go after him. You call that toxic, that we're calling out Ralph for being the worst human being. And what do?
I think
Spend
it's based.
Christmas Eve with him.
The difference,
Fuck
by
you,
the way,
Phil,
is
you pig.
when Phil goes into this, he believes in his mind that it's wrong, and he says that it's evil. But I believe that what I do is righteous and base.
Well, it is.
So
It is.
I have a clean conscience about the shit that I do. I think what I'm doing is right. That's okay. But when you go into something knowing it's wrong, thinking in your heart that it's wrong,
He didn't think it was
and
wrong.
you do it
He
anyway,
didn't think it was wrong. It's bullshit.
that's what it's bullshit.
Bullshit.
But he claims that it's wrong. Even to this day, he wants to be a part of it. Even to this day, he comes asking to collab, asking to be a part of the quartering arc, saying he has DMs from the quartering, saying that he's an alcoholic and all this shit, right? And he's like teasing me in DMs with like, he's got these DMs and he's king snaking Jeremy. Okay. That's what this guy is doing. And then in public, he's pretending like, oh, he's way above this. He wants no part of this. It's ridiculous, Phil. At the end of the day, what it comes down to is that you are jealous of the money and the viewers that we have. I hate to say that about anybody, and I that's always like the default argument that people like you use.
Yeah.
But in this circumstance, it's actually true. You sit there and you can't comprehend why people donate as much to us as they do of their own free will without us having to sit there and go, guys, I have an internet bill that's due in 2 weeks. Guys, I'm going to lose my house. Guys, I'm going to lose this. Guys, I'm cold. I can't pay my electricity bill. It's because we don't have to fucking scam people because people are entertained by the show, Phil. That's the reality of it, Phil. Okay?
Evil to propelling myself to another level and getting a new level of attention.
What are you talking about?
I literally pulled myself
He's still
out
on
of
level 1.
having a
By the
financial
way,
distress.
Pause. You say you pulled yourself out of financial distress. No. You grabbed onto our coattails. By your logic and what you're saying, everything you have in this world is because of me and Andy.
Literally.
Be grateful. Kiss the fucking ring and bow down, bitch. You wouldn't have any of that. By your own word, you wouldn't have any of that if it wasn't for us. You are a fucking worm.
Go
Phil.
back to April.
You're a leech.
April, he DM'd us asking.
That's
then
the truth, Phil. All of your success,
April
is built on us, Phil. You
Hey,
need
Andy,
us,
what's
Phil.
going on? I think I can help you with quartering.
Even to this day. And by the
Fuck
way,
you.
the reason he does all of this talk about us and stuff is so that we'll cover him. Because he needs the attention, because he needs the detractors, because without the rest of the snort techs, all that this is a lonely, sad, withered away old man playing video games and shaking a fucking cup in a room. And the day that there's not people like us to make it interesting or the other detractors to make it interesting is the day that this fucking bum in his mid 40s or 50s will have to go and put out a job application at McDonald's to put the fucking fries in the bag, but he's too much of a coward to do that and will fake fucking disability.